Hi, this is a dulcimer lesson playing old-time Appalachian dulcimer in the real old style, the droney old noter style for the first couple lessons. It's a technique that I learned when I first learned to play the dulcimer back in the early 1970s, and it's still one of my favorite ways to play. Just fits great into old-time fiddle and banjo music and things like that. My dulcimer right now is in DAA tuning. Some people would call this Ionian tuning in D because you can play an Ionian scale, also known as a major scale. So what is a noter? A noter is a stick. The old-fashioned way of playing the dulcimer, they would play one or two strings often with a stick, and let the others drone. And this technique comes from Europe. The old European dulcimers were often played this way too. And one of the reasons for using a noter is it makes the instrument louder, and you can hear it in a session with a couple of some banjos and fiddles and the guitar and stuff. And another reason was just practical. In the old days, the dulcimer frets were so rotten that you couldn't run your fingers up and down. Now, a noter can be anything. This particular one right here it's kind of hard to see. I'll pull it up to the mic. There we go. You can see it. It's a chopstick that I chopped off. This one you could use a stick. Here's just a madrone twig that I whittled. Works. Or this is one I've actually had the longest. This is a viola peg, and it works great. Basically what you do with a noter is you use it to fret the sticks. And unlike your fingers, where you might put a finger down and then pick it up, the noter, you just run the noter right along the fretboard. Now the way I'm holding it, you can see, I've got it kind of in my fingers like so, and then my thumb's down, and just a little bit of it sticking out, and it's that little bit that sits on the fretboard. And the way I use it, different people do different things. I run my finger alongside the fretboard as I'm going. Now the trick with a noter is you want to fret it. You want to slide between the stuff. So if you're playing a scale, it's going to sound like this. And that's what gives it its really cool sound, is that slidey, whistly kind of sound. Another thing I'm doing in this old-time style is using a flat pick in my right hand. You don't have to, but it makes it faster. And I'm using, a lot of these tunes use kind of a basic, what they call a bum diddy bum strum. Slow it down, it's bum. Okay. What you're doing with the noter is you're sliding around in the notes. So I'm kind of aiming for frets, more than just putting my finger, placing the noter exactly down. I mean, the melody is, okay, but with the noter I'm going, and here the syncopation and so I'm just aiming up for that fifth fret. And then I'm aiming down for the first fret, and then the open. And then I'll aim up higher. So I'm getting all of these notes. But I'm not playing them all. The noter's just doing it. Till the next time, stay tuned.